Coach Hopson, typical first day or an atypical first day?
Probably typical. I mean, we got a lot of good endo work in. There's some good things offensively, defensively. Still, but a lot of some highs and lows. Still getting the guys in shape and doing the things we got to do to be successful.
How does it feel knowing that you and your staff had a full off season as compared to this time last year when you had about 2 months?
That's always a big, because there's a lot better retention going in, so you can move at a little bit faster pace. It always helps.
And then, of course, this summer, Coach, I understand you had over 70 kids here during the course of the summer. That was big, too.
Yeah, we got about, I don't know if it was quite 70, but we got a large majority in here for second term summer, which was good.
Talk about the importance of summer and how that builds a character.
It's critical, summer, that's just the era of college football that we live in today. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have them all summer, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about, you're out here in the heat and always you're putting the pads on, you get a chance to get them conditioned and get climatized and do the things that they can do, so when they get into two-a-days, they're worried about becoming a better football team, and they're not just worried about shape and climatizing and getting their win and all that type of stuff.
First thing I see when I look at the quarterbacks, Coach, I see 5 quarterbacks out there.
We're deep at quarterbacks, so that's a good thing. Anytime you're there, that's the one position I'd love to be deep at, because there should be some good competition. Everybody's doing a good job.
Talk about those quarterbacks.
We got John, Zarek, Kadero, TJ, Lenoris, all 5 of them. All 5 got a lot of reps today, and so now as coaches we get to go back and watch the film. It's all about competition, so we get to see who's going to be and who's going to be the starter, who's going to be second, who's going to be third, and as we continually grow toward our scrimmages, the scrimmage game is really kind of like game day. That really is the best opportunity for guys to jump and make a move, and that's kind of what we tell them. I'm not really so worried about who's 1, who's 2, who's 3 right now. I want to know, at scrimmage time, who shows up, and that's when that depth chart really starts to roll.
With all the hard work that the players put in the summer, and because of the fact that you all really don't get a chance to deal with them that much in the summer, talk about what you saw on the first day in terms of the conditioning aspect.
Yeah, conditioning, I'd like it to be a little better. You know what I'm saying? We've got to be in a little bit better shape.
Then when you look at the defense, Coach, talk about how they were flying around a little bit.
I thought they did some good things defensively. One thing that you want, you got to have them flying around. I thought they did for the most part. They're still, we still, like anything, it's first day of practice. There's so much to correct after day one. We can sit here and talk for 24 hours, you know. But it was, all in all, it was a fairly good day. But, hopefully we'll build and have a better day tomorrow.
And then one thing, of course, they don't have the shoulder pads on, and that's what you really stressed after practice today, the fact that you want to see the tempo pick up without the pads, because next week when you put on the pads, it's different.
The pads come on, you put the gear on, you way down, then it gets even tougher, So, and that's what these first 5 days are all about, acclimatizing and getting ready for pads.
Obviously, in the kicking game, Coach, talk about your kickers.
We did a lot of technique work today with our punt team, but actually, our field goal and our PATs, I thought Hayden kicked the ball well today. On the field goal PATs, I thought both Hayden and Marquiso both punted the ball well today. I was pleased with Casey and Dario. They snapped the ball pretty well today. So overall, I was pretty pleased.
We really haven't had that hot of a summer up until the last couple of days. So you would hope the weather would pick up a little bit and the intensity picks up.
The hotter it gets, the better. You know what I'm saying? Just get it hot, because that's what they need. We open up at 4 o'clock, and we know 4 o'clock on August 31st could be 102 degrees. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. So we have to be ready for it, because we have to play in it.
An interesting dilemma, because right now at Alcorn, we are in the second summer session.
That's right.
And players have to take care of that responsibility as they transition into the fall.
That's right. And that's something that's probably happened over the last probably 4 or 5 years, I think. 10 or 15 years ago, you never had to worry about that. It was always like most summer schools were over, and then you went into two-a-days. Now it seems like the summer schools have carried over, just about in most institutions, have carried over into two-a-days. So, but it's a thing that, it's just part of it. We have to get ready to play, and you have to get these players in shape.
What should the players be doing now after the first practice as they get ready for whatever else?
Well, right now they got about 5 or 6 hours where they gotta go and go to class, and then they have to study, do whatever they have to do, eat lunch, and that type of stuff.
I know Joe Price. I look at Joe Price, and you had to shut him down towards the end of last year. Talk about his first day back.
Joe, I've been pleased. Arnold I thought Arnold did well. Joe, Anthony, I think they all did well. And Joe's a multi-dimensional athlete that can do a lot of things. So we've been pleased with Joe, really have been.
All right, Coach.
Okay.